So I'm planning on re-releasing episode 14 after it got deleted worldwide because of copyright bullshit. Episode 30 is blocked in Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, which I really couldn't give too much of a fuck about. But episode 14 was banned everywhere, which is really a mistake on Rick Ross's part because I used part of his music video, which was copywritten, but he could have monetized my video and made all of the money off of it that I would potentially make. So, that's his loss. When the shit hits the fan, one thing is for certain. There's definitely going to be fog. And there's going to be two factions. Faction 1 is the faction delivering the fog, and Faction 2 are the people receiving the fog. You gotta be prepared for the foggening. It's only about 5 days away from my friend's Spirit Journey formation party, and that means that I'm going to be making a video on how to properly clean and operate your badass fog machines. Way the fuck up there. I got these fog machines. They need to be cleaned. Oh yeah, look at this shit. These are filthy as fuck. This is what it looks like with the shroud removed. Got the nasty ass shroud over here. I'm gonna disconnect all of these wires and shit. And then inside here there's this heating element. The heating element needs to be boiled in order to be fixed, basically, reconditioned. Before I completely disassemble this thing, I'm going to run some vinegar through it because that's a lot easier. There's a lot of wires and shit I don't want to fuck around with putting this thing back together again. I figure cleaning it like a coffee maker might work. Never tried that before. Years ago, I modified this trigger with a like a missile launching switch. I thought that was cooler, and I don't have to hold my finger on the button when it goes to shoot the shit everywhere. Okay, here's some backstory. It was about 2005, and I came up with the idea that I would mount my fog machine to the footboard of my bed, basically drilling into the steel beams that are tubes or whatever that made up the body of it. Then I stepped it up a notch when I got my race car bed. I decided to mount both of the fog machines, because I got a second one, underneath and in the back of it so that it would be like a dual exhaust. Tragedy struck when somebody across the street called 911 when they saw smoke coming out of my window. I did not realize that they were going underneath the curtains and straight out the window, and the scene pretty much looked like 9/11. The fire department showed up, and I was in the middle of having sexual intercourse with a young woman, and I answered the door in my badass robe. And they scared the living shit out of me, although they were really nice. Like, they wanted to come in and take a look around, and I was like, no, I got somebody in the bedroom. And then they started laughing, and then they left. The whole thing was very embarrassing and also badass. So I plugged this in, and I found out that the fuse housing was cracked, and that's why I wasn't getting power. So I just happened to have this inline fuse for some car shit. and I wired that in there. Now the thing should come to life. I got all that nasty vinegar out of there. I put way too much in there. So now I'm just going to run a full tank of water, which might take like forever, but whatever. It doesn't smell like nasty fucking vinegar. And I'm going to start Fog Machine 2. The Fog Storm 700 appears to be performing well. It's still fucking filthy and it needs to be cleaned. Never add flammable substances. Use a dealer recommended fog fluid. Aw, shit. Yeah, there's a lot of fog in my garage. And I emptied that fucking thing. I mean, look, I'm 2 feet from a light. You can't see shit. It's fucking great. I was trying to only buy like a quart of this shit, but they only had the gallons. This Black Label shit, I fucking swear by. I bought the cheap shit, and it'll clog your machine after a while. This shit's fucking tight. This will cause people to leave the party. Only the strong will survive. These are my lasers. I'm gonna need these for a thing. This is my wife. She won't let my son be in my Prepper Chan videos, so I figured out a workaround.
Greetings world, we are anonymous.
This is my son, Pepe Jr. How do you like your mask?
Okay.
Does it feel good? Do you feel prepared for the happening?
This is a little heavy, but I think it also fine.
Yeah? You think it's heavy? Okay, let's go check out the garage. Alright. You ready to see the fog? He's having trouble seeing because it's dark. Yeah. Alright. It's time for some father-son experiences. Whoa. Are you having trouble seeing?
Yeah.
So, there should be a light over here. It's so thick. There it is. There it is. Oh god, that's thick. Oh boy. What's that? You want to go outside? Alright. Well, we ran into something. It's too crazy in here. Got it? Alright. Do. Oh. Here, give me your hand. Yeah, you got lost. It's easy to get lost. Oh, here's the door. I found it. That was really thick. Alright. Hey, you know what I should do? I should open the garage door to show off the fog. You want me to open the garage door real quick?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. It's happening. Hopefully the fire department doesn't show up. Woo! You can't even see the light. The lights are on in the garage. And that's how thick this crap is.
Yeah, it's crap.
What?
It's crap.
It's crap?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Fog is crap.
Fog is crap. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna shut that before somebody calls the cops. Alright, let's get back in the house.
Why would you do that?
What's that?
Why would people call the cops?
Because they think that the garage is on fire.
Oh.
Because that's what it looks like to normal people who aren't prepared for the foggening